So we know the method of calculating average, right? Suppose there are n terms, then we add all of those n terms and then we divide by n. So that is average of those n terms. So let's write the terms over here. The sum is, so the first is n is equal to 2. So it is 2 sine 2 plus next is 4 sine 4, then 6 sine 6, and then this will go on till 180 sine 180. But we know that sine 180 is 0, so we can just ignore that term. So it is 178 sine 178. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let's write the same thing again, but this time we will write it in opposite order. That is, first we will write 178 sine 178, then we will write 176 sine 176, and so on. And the reason for doing that is, if you observe the sine of 2 and sine of 178, you will notice that both of them will have equal values, because we know that sine theta is equal to sine 180 minus theta. So let's just write this. So this is 178 sine 178 plus 176 sine 176, and this will go on till 2 sine 2. Okay. Now let's add both of these sums. So we have 2s. This will be equal to, so this and this are same to each other. So it is 178 plus 2 is 180 into, we have sine 2. Then next we have 176 plus 4, so that is 180. And again sine 4 is the same as sine 176. So we have sine 4, and this will go on till we have 180 into sine of 178. Okay. So dividing by 2 on both sides, we have s is equal to 90 into, then we have sine 2 degrees plus sine 4 degrees and so on, and this will go till sine 178 degrees. So this is a series, and this is a series of the form sine alpha plus beta plus sine alpha plus 2 beta, and it goes on till sine alpha plus n minus 1 beta. So we know that the value of this series is, let's just write it. So this is 90 into, so this will be sine, this is the formula, n beta upon 2 upon, we have sine beta upon 2. This into sine, then we have the first term plus last term upon 2. Okay. So now let's just substitute all the values. So n is equal to 89 because it is 178 upon 2. So n is equal to 89. Let's write it over here. So that is sine of 89. Beta is 2. And then 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So it is sine 89 in the numerator upon, in the denominator again we have 2 upon 2. So that is sine 1. And then the first term is 2 and the last term is 178. So 178 plus 2 is 180. 180 divided by 2 is 90. And we know that sine of 90 is 1. So sine 90 will become into 1. So writing sine 89 in the terms of cos, so it's the same thing as cos of 90 minus 89, because sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So we have 90 minus 89 is 1 degrees upon sine 1 degrees into 1 is just there. So here we have S is equal to 90. Cos upon sine is cot. So we can simply write cot of 1 degrees. And this is the sum. If we have to find out the average, we have to divide by 90. So dividing by 90, this will go and we are left with just cot of 1 degrees. Therefore proved.